shining the spotlight on the communities we love. It's time for the KMCH Hometown Tour.
Our final stop in Worthington gives us something to look forward to this summer and benefit those who've given their all. Today we talk about Benefit the Vets.
Benefit the Vets is really a family organization for the most part. We started talking about putting an event together to help our veterans probably back in 2015 or so. Things kind of stalled out. Everybody got busy and conversations went other directions. But I'd say probably back in 2017, 2018, we started talking about it again. And my family's huge into music. Everybody sees shows. There's some musicians. Everything's along those lines. So we're like, well, heck, why don't we just combine those two things, our love for music and our passion for what the vets do for us, and put a concert together. So our first show was actually in September of 2018, and we had the Bellamy Brothers booked in September of 2018, and we ended up selling that show out at the Worthington Memorial Hall within probably 2-3 months. So it was a really good deal.
Absolutely. And it continues to grow. I mean, you've had John Conley. You've even got a big act this year coming, too.
Yeah, we do. So this would technically be our 5th annual. Over the years, as I mentioned, we had the Bellamy Brothers, and we had Mark Chestnut. Then we had Tracy Bird, and then we had the Bellamy Brothers again with John Conley. That was last year, and it's an absolutely phenomenal show. And then this year, we've grown to the point where we've been limited on the tickets we could sell, and we're saying, hey, why are we pigeonhole ourselves here? Let's see what we can do. So we started conversations and decided to bring the show outdoors this year, which doesn't allow us unlimited tickets, of course, but it does give us some flexibility there. So I've had Sawyer Brown on my radar forever, but honestly, due to the limits of how many tickets we could sell, it just didn't work. So we ended up booking Sawyer Brown, and it's been absolutely crazy. We sold more tickets, I think, in the first 6 weeks than we did any other year, period.
When you call these folks and you say, here's what we're doing, we would love you to come play for this, we'd love to book you, what kind of response do you get?
Once they get there, it's really neat. So you don't have much interaction with the bands prior to anything until probably the week or two before when you start talking to the road managers and such. But once they get there, it really gives you an opportunity to tell them, what we've done in the past, the money we've raised, different things along those lines. And you can truly tell that they're excited to be there and see everything that goes on. So it's been neat. So
you talked about moving the venue. So when is it and where is it so people can get tickets and start getting it on their radar for the summertime?
You bet. So it's literally right at the Worthington Memorial Hall, but not inside. It's going to be outside. So if everybody knows where it is or where shows have been in the past, that's where you got to go. So tickets, we're selling only online this year. In the past, we have had some in-person tickets, but to be honest, it just got too difficult to manage that process. So we're sticking to 100% online at this point. Our ticket link is on our Facebook event page, Benefit the Vets, and then they can obviously go to the event page from that, and there's a link right there.
So if you haven't yet, get those tickets and mark your calendar for August.
Yeah, we've been doing Sunday shows, which proved to be a great success. I think people have been enjoying that. Sunday afternoon on August 13th. Gates are going to open up at 2 o'clock, and show kicks off at 2:30. And we obviously had Sawyer Brown booked first, but then I was looking for an opener and ran across a Midwest guy, actually grew up in Duluth, Minnesota, by the name of Rafe Carlson. And what kind of turned me on to that was He's young. He's new to the business for the most part, although he is in Nashville recording now and living there. But he's done a ton of stuff for vets in the past, and particularly in the realm of PTSD. So I kind of told him what we're doing, and he was all over it. So I think it's a great addition to, obviously, the insanely popular Sawyer Brown already. So
that's awesome. So Sunday, August 13th, you can get tickets now. Give everybody, Kevin, the Facebook page again where they can find all the information, too.
Yeah, simple enough. It's Benefit the Vets. That's our page. And then we've had our events are listed right there. And buy ticket link, I believe is what it is. We'll bring you right to our page.
Along with Kevin Bogey, I'm Justin Roberts with your Hometown Tour of Worthington on Mix 94.7 KMCH.